Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks, and this is a second edition. I've got a lot more patterns out there, and this was kind of neat. And I kind of figured something out, and that's really the reason I'm waiting. I'm waiting for the video to load, so I'm just playing. And if you watch the first video on this series, this is going to be like number B, I had to rotate this pattern to kind of work on it. And if you remember, let me see how big this thing is, 33. Should get it out of the way, paint fill. And if you remember, I filled that in and then I had to rotate that guy to kind of get it perfectly centered or so I could work on it vertically. So I'm just going to Control G and I'm just going to rotate this thing, the whole thing 6 degrees. Now, I didn't get them all. Control G and then rotate the whole thing 6 degrees. And what that did, that put my smart fill straight up and down. Now we're going to do just like we did before. I'm going to left click, right click. We can actually get rid of all this. And we're going to take the contour tool and contour to the inside 0.05. Very little contour, but that'll make sure things don't touch. We're going to go to object and break the contour apart, grab the contour, the inside, and move it over. And then we're just going to add some stars. And if you just start taking stars and drawing stars, holding down the control button, getting equal stars, then you could click off and make some of them 4-sided stars. If you don't have them clicked off, it'll just change the last one. So let's put a couple of 4-sided stars in there. And then let's just kind of put them in here, to put them into the pattern. I want some of them off the page, some of them on the page, and give it kind of a neat effect. We can make that one a little bit bigger and put it down here. Move these around, and here's kind of the simple trick is take this and nudge it out of the way. And then group these stars, Control G. And then move this back. And then front minus back, and we get cutouts of the star where the stars are going to leak inside one another or not, depending on that one. So now we're going to double click on it, double click and move the rotation to the center of the page. I didn't get it there. Sometimes it's almost better to back off and come back. Corel makes it look like it's not there, but it is. Now we're going to do our rotation. We need 29 because we really need 30. And in that short a time, this would all cut out, but you could still take an ellipse and put it over the whole thing. Oh boy, I got lucky there. So that's about the thickness I wanted. And then take the Smart Fill tool. So everything's going to be filled in with the exception of those stars are not. That one actually must be touching. The other ones are not. But you could very easily use that for a cut pattern because all those are going to cut out. Now, if you use this for a cut pattern, all of them should stay together because the center hub is equal, and I would maybe make this ellipse a little bit stronger, holding down the Shift key to make it grow from the outside. But whenever you want to test, anything in black is going to be the piece of the wood. So this is all going to stay together. This would be really, really neat pattern because you're going to have inside stars and outside stars. Now, the only difference is I'd be careful. This joint right there is going to be awful weak if you're going to cut this out. So I would have made that star bigger or make at least sure it's touching maybe all 3 sides. Anyway, kind of a fun project. I hope that helped a little bit. Thank you for watching.